Hello everyone and welcome back to Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles the First Mage. Let's go to the Dryad Forest and find the legendary Amaranth and cure ourselves of this poison. Up ahead, there aren't that many enemies in the Dryad Forest from what I recall. There's a spirit wolf coming up, which is going to be our first spectral undead enemy, which is going to be kind of a cool thing to fight. But first, a cutscene. Well, this is where Ardra said to go. They must be right around here somewhere. If I were a Dryad, this is where I'd be. I see two approaches. Straight ahead and continue northward through those trees, or turn back a few paces and come around from the other side. Well, whichever way we go, we must be closer. The trees are brighter here. And notice how each leaf is solid green. They're hiding from me. They sense that I'm coming and they've hidden away. I mean, I can't be that far off, can I? Yo, call me wild and, well, wild, but I feel lighter. Look at my foot. I'll bet the lighter we are, the slower we move. Shouldn't I be faster? No, it's some kind of Dryad spell, you see, wherein you lose weight and slow down at the same time. Lighter and slower. Light speed! She said travel northwest, find the Dryads, share the Amaranth, return for the cure. Ardra? Well, she knows a few tricks, doesn't she? I'm sure Ardra's directions were right. Just keep going, this way. I'll find the Dryads, get the Amaranth, and be back to Talawalk before she knows it. So that was kind of weird. There is the spirit wolf that looks like a dire wolf walking around. Let's go ahead and engage him. I don't suspect we'll have too much trouble in this, but just to be sure, I am going to throw up an air shield for certain. It is the middle of the night, of course, as is our style. Wolf cast darkness. Okay. Bit redundant, wolf, but sure. Those are dire wolves. That's the spirit wolf. And he's trying to cast exhaustion on us, which is bad. It saps our stamina, I think I determined. Alright, Alaron. Let's, first of all, throw up a air shield. Whereabouts is that? It's up towards the top. Didn't fail to cast, which is great. Actually, Beacon isn't going to be able to hit the Spirit Wolf because he doesn't have his magic weapon yet. Nor probably will he ever, because the poleaxe is just so damn good I rarely ever swap it out. Dire Wolves are approaching. We may even dispatch those first, because I think they are more dangerous than the Spirit Wolf, even so. Get a look at that sword. That's quite nice. Not one of my favorite types of swords, like the historical approximation, but I like the bluish color it has. It's very pretty looking. And Godric, why don't you start off with the Dragon Flames? Just be slightly behind everyone else when you do it. I think we can get all four of them with that. 14, not the best. He resists. Damage is damage, though. And resists. Well, what are you gonna do? Abrakin, why don't you start by attacking this one and missing, of course. And why don't you start getting hit by the dire wolf, even though it's only 1 damage. Alright, Godric, can you do a bit better than that, please? Apparently not. Come on. Must be because it's the dead of night, though. He's lunar, and this shouldn't affect him at all. Alaron, how about you cast a fireball on these three? Get 3 of them. I don't want Aberkin in there. That's good. That is way the hell better. 55 damage. Hell yes. I still say Fireball's better than Dragon Flames. It's just a superstition I have. If you look at the damage values, I don't think there's that much of a difference, but wow, he's still avoiding us, huh? And Aberkin's going to take another point of damage. Maybe not. Who am I to say? Let's get rid of this one with Beacon. Did we kill the Spirit Wolf? No way. No way. How about this? Nobody else is caught in it. Good. You can die. And you can die. Or at least get more injured than previously before. Godric, you know what? I'm gonna have you cast Dragon Flames over this. You just attack from behind. Alright, Spirit Wolf, where'd you go? Actually over here, and you can almost see right through him. And he casts Exhaustion again, as he's wont to do. It's pretty much the only spells they have besides Darkness, which is alright, but Beacon is not going to be any good for this, so we're going to start moving him towards the other batch. And they have swapped in now, Spirit Wolf again, and I'm not sure if they're all Spirit Wolves, but at least one more of them is. Aberkin, keep resisting that stuff, man. You're doing great. Now get over here and use that magic sword to attack. Finally hit it. And we'll just use Godric to... Can I just slip in there? No, not quite. Alaron, you begin moving over here as well. There's at least another dire wolf over there. Aberkin, finish it. Excellent. That is not the sound a wolf makes, game, I must say. And Beacon. Beacon's gonna get there a bit early. And Darkness again. Okay. If you insist, let's cast Fireball. I don't want to get Beacon in. I can get one of the Spirit Wolves. I think that's worth it. And he resists. Aberkin! And why did I even bother to do that? As you can see, it will always avoid the attack if it's not a magical weapon. I guess it's good demonstration purposes. Godric, how about them Dragon Flames? How about not? See if he gets the Spirit Wolf, though. Nope. Aberkin, get up here before Beacon bites off more than he can chew. Godric, redeem thine-self with not an Earth Smite, with a Dragon Flames. Thank you. That's really rubbish damage, though. See if he does better on the Spirit Wolf. Slightly better. But at least you hit everything this time, so that's something. Spirit Wolf attacks Beacon, does 5 damage. Okay. Alaron, Fireball. Can you get any more of them? No, I don't want to snag Beacon in that. There's 2 of them. Ah, that'll work. Resist, because it's the middle of the night. We'll probably get a night of camping in. Beacon. Can't. There we go. We can hit this one. Direwolf moves to attack Beacon, does 1 damage. We're doing good on that. Let's get rid of the Spirit Wolf. Wow, good hit, Aberkin, especially for the middle of the night. Beacon, hit this one again. Use that poleaxe to keep some distance. Godric, how about you go up behind and stab him? Good job. And Aberkin. Finish the job. 38 damage. And that is a victory. Quite a lot of XP on these. These would be good to farm if we ever were so inclined. How much does Alaron have? Like, again, I feel like now wouldn't be a bad time to start training up Stupidity. Could also get another rank in something like Fireball. Oh, that would be nice, though, wouldn't it? We'll stock it up for now. I don't think we're going to need it. Certainly not in the Dryad Forest, because there's no other enemies, as I recall, except for these. And they don't have any loot, of course. And now would be a good time to camp, I think, so I'm going to do that. Let's just drop a quick save here. Camp. Alright, guys, now's about the right time to begin heading into the forest, I think. It's just about sunset. Very nice time to be out. I could have swore there was a chest around here someplace. Am I crazy? That is the question. Maybe over here. Oh, there it is. Whoa! I did not see you! But we accept ogre bosses and minotaurs. I did not think you people would be present in here, but you can go ahead and die. This will be a relatively easy fight at least. I'm not even going to bother to air shield for this. Wow, just get slaughtered. Good job, Beacon. Quite a lot of them, though. That's surprising. And we get a Dragon Flames off. Nope, that is not what I intended to do. You can just exit out of there, get a little closer, maybe. Dragon Flames, we can get one of them. I don't even think it's necessary, really, but what about a fireball? How big is Dragon Flames by default? Oh, that radius is terrible. Fireball, please. Can't even reach. That needs to be improved. Neighbor can get up there. B can get up there. They can move pretty far, I'll give him that. Godric. Good enough. 8 damage. Wow, pathetic. Don't know what it is with them. You did decent on that. Well, decent for like level 2, that is. Though you are like level 12, something like that. Minotaur joins the battle. Well, it's a good thing you decided to show up, man. Just in time to see your friend there get his head lopped off by a pole axe. Oh no, I'm being attacked from behind. Heyo. And that one's just like, no, not doing it, not doing it. I don't blame him, really. Alright. And the ogre bosses have turned up. At least one of them. I don't know where the other one went. I'm sure we'll find out in a second. Oh, he's way over there, really. Did not expect that. Maybe he'll flee, if we're lucky. Alaron, how about you do a fireball down on him? Can't reach. Beacon. Wow. They really have quite a lot of hit points. I've kind of underestimated the amount. Godric, you go help Alaron. Can you get Dragon Flames off? You can. Resist. Naturally. Oh! That's quite a lot of damage. Get the fuck out. I'll pass these guys off and we'll kill this guy by spells. Or not. I'll use Alaron to kill him with a sword. I think I'm not even gonna bother fireballing. I lied. He's here, so let's do it. It's quite good damage anyway. Throw that hatchet at me. Alaron, get up there, whack him in the belly. Good job. What did we get from that? 7,800 XP. That's good. Can we do anything else with Godric? Get his warrior and stuff up like that. Maybe Dragon Flames up a little bit higher? Yeah, I think there's no reason not to with that. Or maybe we do a different spell on Godric. What else would he be good at doing? I mean, he's pretty much limited to elemental spells, so... we'll stick with the good stuff, I suppose. 23,000 XP? Wait a minute. Do we have enough for another rank in Alchemist? We do. Should we see if there's any other type of potions? No, I think Dragon Flames is more useful in this situation, so we'll just do that. What about Beacon and Aberkin? I've been kind of neglecting them a little bit. Beacon has his weapon skills all set up. We were training up Dexterity. And, you know what? I said we were going to do Healer on someone. So why not make it Beacon? But then again, why not upgrade their endurance first, and dexterity, rather. Oh, choices. You know what? I think we are going to do Healer on Beacon. So let's begin training that now, like get it to 5 or something. 1, 2, 3... We can't quite get it up any higher than that, but that's good. That way, if anyone needs emergency treatment and we can't get a potion to them, maybe Beacon will get a turn. It doubles our chances of survival, essentially. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to keep Beacon, but somebody needs to have it. It might as well be him. Kind of suits his character. Since he's a ranger, he'd know how to apply the herbs to heal someone. And Aberkin, you know, Mechanic wouldn't be a bad choice, considering we can't disarm that trap outside of... where the hell was it? Outside of Talawak. So yeah, we'll do Mechanic. That would be above all of his other skills, though. Though we do need someone with a high Mechanic. And yeah, let's do that. We got quite a lot of potions, giant axe, hatchet, scale armor, beast hides. Where did we get the beast hides from? The Minotaurs? Let's go ahead and pop the chest open. 100 XP. And let's heal up just in case I'm mistaken again. I thought it was only the dire wolves. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, bird, we get it. You're making the same sound over and over again. Stop it. Alright, everyone else is good. Save that. And here we are. We're starting to enter the Dryad Forest, which seems to be redwoods everywhere. Redwoods and pines. So we can go that way, or we can go this way. Traditionally, I usually go this way, so I'm going to continue with that tradition. I hear footsteps, but it's likely it's a Dryad, and it is a Dryad. And they are quite pretty creatures. I like them a lot. And this one is a male, and in general, I kinda am apprehensive about talking to these ones because they seem to be very jealous by nature. I'll drop a quick save, see what he has to say. Ridiculous being! You have invaded our peaceful grove. Stay away from the roots of these trees wherein you are not welcome. Give me Amaranth, Dryad. Give me the Amaranth. Are you a Dryad? I am. Thank you for noticing. I arise through the magic of earth, wind, flame, and soil, human, the very elements from which thou hast been concocted, though you do not seem to contain them in a most comical state of imbalance. Okay. How about Ardra sent me? Ardra, I am honored. Seldom do we receive the attention of the great wizard. Please, embrace our woods as your own. Well, he's actually quite friendly now that we've kind of gotten that misunderstanding over us. What did he say? Human, you sing well. A tip for you. Amaranth can be found in the northeast part of the forest, and Pandara, our queen, would like to see you. Well, at least he's a friendly sort. Northeast part of our forest. Well, I'm actually going the wrong way. That's alright. I'm all up for exploring. I can't help but feel there's something over here, though. I'm gonna get all turned around, I just know it. What's over here? Another one. This one's a female Dryad. Let's talk to her. You are mine. I shall have you, so glorious, your lovely eyes do gleam with magic. You stand apart from your human companions, wild boy, I note your glory. Are you a Dryad? You're beautiful. Yes, I am, that is, you flatter me, wild boy. Let us F5 this. I am looking for Amaranth, your loveliness. Your needless hurry displeases me, wild boy. I would have you linger here with me a moment, before you may receive my aid. Excuse me, your loveliness, I must continue my search. Okay. But you have a strange look in your eyes that I do not like. Okay. Will you take me to Pandara? Our queen? But then Pandara will have you instead of me. She will take you away from me, wild boy. This I foretell. Pandara must always choose first. She will feel your beauty radiate through the forest. Even now, she may be coming to spirit you away from our grove. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll go and reload the other one before that and see what she says to this. But you have a strange look in your eyes that I do not like. Why do you accuse me? And you carry a weapon. Sisters, brothers, fall in beside me. The wild boy comes to fight. I do not want to get into a fight with these damn things. They are scary and wreck our face. So, ain't gonna happen. Not interested in fighting them, and I would definitely tell them that if I had the option, so. They are good creatures. I'm not gonna kill them. Will Pandara help me find the Amaranth? There is little that Pandara cannot do, wild boy. She, like us, is like us, and seldom strays from her royal grove, but her wisdom spanneth all the world. If she knoweth not the place of Amaranth, be thou assured that it is found at all, that it is not found at all, I suppose it was supposed to be. Then you must take me to Pandara. Excuse me, your loveliness, I must continue my search. If your queen is as beautiful as you are, then I must meet her. You speak gently, wild boy, but I will not take you. Okay. Don't you like Pandara? My queen is all to me, wild boy. How dare you suggest anything less? We Dryads are above the quarreling of your party, petty blood-letting race. Now I see there is nothing behind the strange beauty of his childish eyes. No, we're not gonna fight you. So I guess it's the female ones that I remember being crazy. So, not the male ones. So we'll ask the top one, and then see what else she has to say. Human, will you try to make peace with us? Yes, I will. Then Pandara will make herself visible to you in the forest. Okay, fair enough. What's over here in this corner first? Since that appeared to be a circle. God, I'm already lost. I remember being lost for hours in this area when I was a kid. That's another male one. Alright, see what he has to say. My oh my, hello. Hello, I left those quiet trees to see this curiosity. What brings you here? I'm looking for Amaranth. Poisonous Amaranth or restorative Amaranth? I know where the poisonous type is, maybe behind the bushes. Why, thank you. Okay. He's interesting. And by interesting, I mean crazy. I totally don't even know where I am anymore. But we shall continue. I think we're at the back of the forest now. I'm not going to talk to all of the ones in here, at least just the ones that I see, perhaps. But there is one. Let's see what he has to say. Come back. My oh my, hello. Hello, human. I'm looking for Amaranth. There is some Amaranth here, but first you must sing. I see. Yes, Dryads are musical type creatures, and I believe this is the only place in the game where we need to use the troubadour skill for something. Which, thankfully, they put it in here and made it useful outside of combat, because I would never even consider using it in combat, I must say. That is towards Pandara's Grove, and what? Hey, you're walking into a tree. Wait a minute. A Dryad. You're beautiful, hello. This way, stranger, I know of a flower tree deeper in the grove. Can you tell me about Pandara? She dislikes Jundar music. Avoid that at all possible costs. Why, thank you. Don't play any Jundar tunes! Alright. I mean, everyone has music they hate, so can't really say I blame her. I am somewhat delaying going to see the, going to see Pandara just yet. I just want to talk to this Dryad here. A Dryad. You're beautiful. Hello. Hello, pretty one. What are you doing? I do hope it's something amusing. Can you tell me about Pandara? Whatever you do, don't bore her. She's not very helpful when she's bored. I thank you. Okay. Anything over here? Okay. This tree has gold in it. 555 gold. And the amaranth is supposed to be around here somewhere, I thought. In one of these alcoves, perhaps? I'll see if there's any other way that I can go. See if there's any more Dryads to talk to. I like it in here. It's very, very foresty. Hello, ma'am. Human, will you try to make peace with us? Yes, I will. Then Pandara will make yourself visible to you in the forest. Right. You're just like the other one. Something, like, really fantastic and mythical and magical about this game. At least I feel that way anyway. We're back towards the start, so you know what? We'll go back into the woods and go around the way that I recognize, and then go meet Pandara. And see what she has to say to us. I'll probably sleep before that happens. Suddenly, noises. Yeah, you know what? I will make it the right time of day right now. Drop a hard save while I'm at it. Alright, that's perfect. Let's go on in and talk to Pandara. She's in one of these groves, and I'm not sure which. Ooh, Pandara, there she is. My mistake, this is not Pandara, that one over there is, though. Let's talk to this one, though. A Dryad, you're beautiful. Hello. Quick, humans, say something meaningless and trivial, and I'll say something back. You don't know me! Can you tell me about Pandara? Are you the squire? She has something for you. I appreciate your help. Fair enough. This one is Pandara. The bigger one. The special one. Drop that quick save again. Pandara? That is my name. What can I do for you, human? Okay, but are you real? Real? What a question. I promise I'm as real as you. Is that so strange? I think you're made of light. My soul is light. The rest of me is ordinary woman. Look, just arms and legs. Great Queen, I need your help. Do you like humans? Some of them. They are not easy to get to know. They are far too busy to enter the forest, and when they do come here, they die so quickly. Okay. That's a little dark there, Pandara. What do you got going on with them? Can you sense that I'm poisoned? Oh, that. I know about it. You've been to Ardra. Now you're here to find the cure. If you humans used your heads, you'd have more herbs and forests of your own. Instead, you just go on and on with trade and war. You've been like this forever, always going back to the rule of rage and the time of dragons. The time of the dragons? Yes, when the humans first sailed into Elmar, the Jundar and the dragons helped each other. The Jundar ruled over every land and all the peoples. These were the Mirari and Araman, the lizard men of the Darkling Bog, and the goblins of the Elmar Mountains. And of course, the trolls and gnomes from the valley between Rilar and the Fang Mountains. These were hard times if you were not a Jundar. Their rule was harsh, and their king, Zeratus, used the dragons to make himself all-powerful. Star magic soon would overcome the elemental ways, until the Mirari and the humans fought this. Then the struggle against the Jundar domination caused the rift between the Golden Dragon and the Red. Do you know the dragon history? I know the story of the Red and Gold. Strong they were, and these two great creatures argued bitterly, the Golden for the Mirari and the humans, and Ruha for the Jundar. Ruha was fierce, but the Gold was clever. And using a web of words to trick both Ruha and Zeratus, he passed his magic to a small group of Mirari in the hills. Next, humans learned themselves the naming spell. That was the end. With magic all around, the Jundar rule was broken and the land was freed. How do you know Ardra? Because the Dryad ways are unrecorded, we often get a visit from the scholars. If I remember right, all that one cared about was power. She did not stop to speak to the ferns in the glen, and the buttercups, they were ignored completely. Where can I find the herb amaranth? The flower is everywhere. I will order some to grow and blossom, but finding it will take some skill. Before we do that, let's go ahead and reload and see. I'm going to just speed through these real quick, because they are ones that we can talk to without obliterating that line of dialogue. You don't like trade? I'll trade for dancing or for troubadours, and I like any type of music. Well, except Jundar music, apparently. Look in the sunshine at the foot of the northeast trees. Take only what you need. You talk to herbs? Naturally, I've learned a lot from them. What kinds of skill? These woods are magical and full of secret places. Things may not be what they appear. Now and then, creatures will approach from nowhere. Most of all, be sure to guard your energy. Rest as much as possible. Don't push too hard. Why is the amaranth so hard to find? It is a Dryad herb not found in other lands, and therefore very special to us. Our magic is our own, not taught by dragon or by Mirari, and we must keep our ways our own, and we must hide our secrets from the goblins. They'd only turn this flower into poison. Then it is a poison and a cure at the same time, like most things in the wilds. Aren't most things that way? Go northerly in this glen. Look quickly, fill your sack. But when you're done, come back to me. Why? Oh, no reason. Just come back. I've got something for you. Okay. Great Queen, I am still unsure about the amaranth. What troubles you so? What will it look like? Amaranth is magical, sweet one. It looks like what it wishes to. But how will I find it then? To most it appears as an ordinary herb, but to those with special magical leanings, often see it as a beautiful flower. Focus your mind on that, my dear, and you shall not fail. A flower? Yes, my sweet. I think that should suit you. Well, okay then. Go now, and look to the northeast corner of my wood. Return to me here when you find it. I will. Let's go find it. She said it was to the northeast, so let's go northeast. See if we cannot puzzle out its location. I do believe the other Dryads have things to say now that might be a little bit different, so I'm going to just talk to this one here before I... Okay, so no they don't. My mistake. I could have swore the Amaranth was over by this tree though, and indeed it is here now. I guess she had to order it to grow. And this is it. It's kind of a nice looking little flower, almost looks like a poinsettia or holly maybe, if that's berries in the center. And here we go, there's the Amaranth. And a new journal entry has been added, probably telling us to take it to Pandara, I would suspect. We found the Amaranth that Ardra needs to cure me. I shall be cured. But Pandara asked us to come back, so we are going to go back first. As we should when a lady requests something from us. But where is the grove? It's back this way, I think. That's the wrong way. Is it gonna get... No, I went the wrong way. Indeed, the Dryad forest is actually pretty quick as well, and that reminds me, actually, I did just discuss how we would try and roleplay some of our character gear last game, or last episode, so I'm going to take Kendall's hat off of Aberkin. I think this is a good compromise. We're going to put it on Godric, because a wizard should have a pointy hat. I think, given the fact that if someone knows armor is blatantly better for their cause, they would really not have any reason to switch it. So I think I am going to keep everyone with the same type of armor and shields for now. At least until I'm in a position to buy other types. Maybe there'll be some other type of shield that's slightly smaller. I think it might also be fun to start looking at the weapons that we've been buying, or that I've been buying, rather. Because we bought a whole lot of stuff and I haven't been showing it off really. Where is Pandara? She's over here again. Yes. Drop that quick save. And talk to her. Pandara, I have returned. And were you successful? Thank you for the Amaranth, and what? Just thank you. That's it? Just that little speech? Is this the way to thank a queen? Say something suitable and pretty. Go on, dazzle me. You are almost a knight. You must have nobler sentiments than these. Do you have no troubadour skill? Have you been taught nothing? Let me try. Oh, queen, please let me look on you. Although your beauty dims my eye, and all the forest here around us, if only you could see yourself as I do, you would know how much this vision means. For all at once I'm alive, my heart is new. That's very good. Thanks. And every blossom in my soul I now send to you. Come and stoop and gather up these hopeful flowers, for they are sweet and rich with fragrance. And in taking all my happiness, you make me even happier still. This is well said. You are too kind, O wondrous queen. It is a humble tribute to such beauty. If only I were eloquent, I would say so much more. This glen is too wide open. Even if you whisper words, fly everywhere, and secret meanings miss their mark. There is another place. Please take my hand and follow into the sacred grove. Hey-o! Some of that hot Dryad sex. She's gonna fly around us now, examining our aura. There. I wish I could sit next to you, but Dryads never sit. Oh, Alaron. Yes, you're not programmed to sit. What an aura of magic surrounds you. You must get better at playing an instrument, though. But for me, your charm outshines all else. Magic? But I'm just a squire. I don't have much magical ability. Alaron, you've been casting fireballs left and right, man. Stop, being so modest. What I sensed in the woods is true. You are a wilding, Alaron. Which means we have wild magic. Wilding? A special type of magical self. A wilding cannot be held to the mundane plane. You are free to learn all 4 schools of magic. Pandara, no one can learn the spells of all 4 schools. Well, apparently we can, because we have been. It's unheard of. Yet it is prophesized, and it will make you that rarest of magical beings, a mage. I hope I do not offend you as I flutter near. Let's, before we do that, check out some of what she has to say on the other lines. It's just the poison. Now that suddenly makes sense as well. As your magic grows in strength, creatures from the spirit realm, the chaos minions, will be able to sense you as I just as I have. Soon they will want you for their own. Why would the chaos minions want me? Once they add your magical power to their own, they may finally be able to loose themselves from the spiritual plane and overrun our mundane world. You must discover your power before they capture and devour you. Pandara? No. Let us reload that. My magic is weak. You are wrong, sweet squire. I've watched you closely, wild boy. That you have moved so easily between the trees, and moonbeams gather near to you as sunlight does. And any butterfly could see your aura is uncontained, a wilding, and your powers have grown with each passing year. Soon your magic will erupt like a meadow of untended weeds, as I have mentioned. I hope I don't offend you as I flutter near. Let's not offend her now, shall we? And drop a quick save. Do we try and woo her? Do we ask her to go where she wishes? I guess we try and woo her to begin with. You're so beautiful, I wish I could always be near you could always be near me. Alaron, the warmth of your words would melt the coldest heart. Aww. Flying right through us. Pandara? Now I give you a special amulet. There, you have its magic, but you can use its powers only once. It will let you communicate directly to me so that I can help you, which I would like to do. Thank you, Queen. May I fly through your aura again? I wish you would. Then I shall. So just hover there then. Okay, there you go. Flutter, flutter, flutter. You are such a magical being, Alaron. Yes, we are the main PC after all. I'm glad it pleases you, O Queen. But my dear, I must warn you. You must control your powers before the minion sees you. Control your potential, or you'll destroy us all. Where'd you go? Pandara? And that is that, folks. We got the the amulet of Pandara's amulet on the first try, which is kind of amazing because it takes a high level, generally or usually it takes a high level troubadour skill, and we have a troubadour of 1. Somehow we did it without even trying. I was planning on like having to put on the bardic gloves and save scumming basically until she was pleased, but she became pleased right away. It must be a sign. Let's go ahead and put on Pandara's amulet and take a look at what it does. It doesn't appear to do anything. Its aspect is restricted to solar characters, minimum intelligence of 15. Suits our character just fine, I think. But this item is used later in the game to basically complete a section of the quest, so That's fine, and we did get a journal entry, yes. Let's check that out. Journal. Pandara, the Dryad Queen, likes me. She gave me an amulet which I can use to communicate with her once, and ask her help if I need it. I don't know why I'll need her help. All I have to do is go see Ardra, and I'll be ready to go. Indeed, Alaron, that is all we have to do, clearly. Let's drop a quick save. Now that all of that is over, and I'm going to talk to this Dryad just to see if they're more willing to... No. Dryads will train spells on people, but you have to do it at a certain time in the quest. You have to basically fail at Pandara's thing, and then they open up trainers that have like Troubadour, Wizard, I think a couple of spells like Lightning and something like that. So you're able to quickly adapt yourself, and that's something that Dryads do a lot of. If we wanted to fight some of them earlier, we could have done that and potentially got like the best shield in the game, but I don't feel right for killing them. It doesn't feel right. They're not bad creatures, they're good creatures, and they just want to be here in their forest, and we're visiting them. It's to be incredibly rude to kill them. How do we get out of here? This place always gets me so turned around. Middle of the night too. Going in circles, going in circles. Oh, hell. It was like to the south, basically, and I'm totally going the wrong way again. I think we have to get out of this section of the grove, though, because it's just like a big circle. Yeah. Alright. Let's go out the way we came in. Flutter, flutter, flutter. I really like this area of the game. I don't quite know why. Just the actual section around Talawalk is probably my favorite portion of the game, and the area where we're going next. It just feels the most... what's a good word? What's a good word for how it feels? Feels the most thematic. That's a useful buzzword. I wonder if that spirit wolf is back. Yeah, I think so. Oh, cutscene though. One thing about the Dryads. They are a sight to see. I wish I could fly like that. Will we be back to the grove anytime soon, lad? I'm not sure why. That shadow. I thought I saw him through the trees there once. You think he's following us? Let's see what happens on the road to Talawalk. I'm trying to variate the voice acting just a bit, and there is that stupid spirit wolf. I'll just back off for a second and speak to you guys about this. I'm trying to variate the voice acting a bit more because I found like Godric's, not Godric, why do I always say Godric first? Beacon's voice was a bit too much like Aberkin's voice, and it's like I knew I originally had plans for Beacon on what kind of voice I was going to try and do, and I started off thinking, okay, I'm going to do like a Jim Cummings, and then I'm like, okay, so either him or Jeremy Irons, so I had to get my mind over to that, so I have to try and start thinking about doing that now, and that's just something I have to inject some variety. My female voices are pretty much going to be all generic, though, because obviously I can only do so much with a male voice. Let's drop a quick save before we fight this guy. And then we go and take care of him again. This is a respawning creature, luckily, so if we wanted to train with him and get a lot of XP per thing with it, it wouldn't be a bad place to do, and he will always be here, so I'm not too worried about that. If we ever have the inclination, if we ever need to get ourselves trained up again. I don't want to attack the Spirit Wolf right now. I need Air Shield to come up before we do anything like that. But, you know what? We'll get it in there. 49 damage, jeez, I think that's the best Godric's ever done with a, oh, don't hit. 32! Okay! Oh, shit. Oh my god. We're about to lose Godric, guys. Oh, shit. This is what happens when you're high on life and you're, like, going into Dryad forests and getting all distracted by fluttery females. Oh my god, I'm gonna feel very bad if Godric dies here. Can we get another... Look, just cock block, if you can. Oh, Beacon, lay on hands, please. Heal with herbs, lay on hands. I don't know what to do here. Which is better? Shit. I think lay on hands will probably be better. Heals him a little bit. 13 hit points, it's not going to be enough. Can we get a turn with Godric, please? If I can kill the Spirit Wolf, that would be great. Let's do that. Come on, Godric. Oh, don't do anything, thank God. Oh, Alaron. 2 damage. More dire wolves. Wow, we did not lose Godric. Good lord. Yet. We need to do something. We need to fireball. Not out of the woods yet. These two. Even if Beacon gets another turn, that would be fine as well, but... Oh my goodness. Oh, they're going for him. They smell blood. Beacon. I think we're engaged there, so... Aberkin. Good job. Godric, can we get a turn with you? Beacon, you have to engage this guy. Oh, Godric, thank goodness. Ho-ho! Jesus Christ, in a birch bark canoe. Good. Good. We almost had a horrible accident. Oh. Get this fight over with now. Man, I'm so glad we got heal with herbs or healing on Beacon. Definitely worth the time. Didn't see it this battle, but it might have been another battle. Did not expect that wolf to do 30-something damage, or whatever it was, 28 damage in one hit. Just happens to show you how much... let's take another one. Another healing potion, we'll say. Goes to show you how much a good healer skill is worth. And how quickly things can go disastrous without even the intention to. I'm like all jazzed to get back into the school and something terrible almost happens. Complacency. Happens to all LPers, I think, at some point or another. You just kind of let go and enjoy the moment and maybe get screwed because of it. Nah, we'll let him go. If we can. Beacon, you can't really do anything. We need people with, Okay, so the Spirit Wolf is gone. That's fine. Jeez, he must have had like 1 hit point left. I didn't check his health, but it's ridiculous. Aberkin and Beacon gained a level, and I'm glad we didn't have to train Troubadour at all. That's fantastic. So, what can we do? Warrior has to come up on Alaron. That is one thing I will say. So I think... But then again, we have to start training. I'm going to get Warrior up another level, just because I think it's proper to have a Warrior of 5 on Alaron. Again, I'd like to begin raising Lore Master a bit more. I would like to start training up my spells a bit more as well. Like Fireball to level 6 would be really nice, and I think I'm going to do that. One more into that. Air Shield I think is good at level 5 for the time being. I do want to start getting something like Stupidity up there, so I'm going to raise that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get it to 6? Sure, we'll get it to 6. 2 offensive spells at 6. I don't think there's any bad idea about doing that. And you know what? Lore Master can come up by 1 as well. Up to 4. Aberkin, we just did Mechanic on you, so I think we'll just stockpile that for a while. Godric, 42,000. We did Dragon Flames. Gotta wait. Beacon. Time for another Rankin healer, I think. Paid for itself, for sure. Okay, and that's everyone trained. Let's see what we got. Beast Tides, it's cool. Drop that quick save. And let's get on out of here. In fact, you know what? Let's camp before we get out of here. Make it daylight when we get back into the school. Just at dawn. That seems like a reasonable time to get in. Dawn on a cloudy day? It's alright. Alrighty. And we will just call it here for right now, folks. That'll do us for the day, and thank you for joining me on this episode of Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles the First Mage. Next time we'll go in and talk to Ardra, and hopefully that naming magic trainer will be here, and maybe we can do a little bit of training with him, get some more spells, but until next time, I shall see you all.